night.
Hi, everyone. On that note,
Did that get on stream? I hope it did.
I hope it
Busted.
did too.
I would fall asleep to you every night on my smooth jazz station.
Hello. Let's do the intro in my smooth jazz voice.
Yeah.
Hello, and welcome back to Severed Sons presents Rolling in the Netherdeep, and we are excited to bring you a brand new tale of adventure in the lands of Wildmount. My name is Ron Murphy, Dungeon Master, and around the virtual table we have.
Well, good evening, everybody, to WBIR Smooth Jazz Radio. This is Bill, and I'll be playing Orgoth Skullcrusher, your half-orc, half-drow, all sleepy jazz playing Battlemaster Orc. Yeah, we got a talent show tonight. Let's do this thing.
I feel like we need to get some fart noises and, the typical shit that you hear on the radio.
I get my soundboard out.
Yeah, get it. Hey, everybody, this is Jaden. I am playing Lapis Prismawing, your local smut reading wizard. And yeah, feeling very submissive and breedable right now.
You know that before I have to introduce myself. What?
Next.
I can't beat that. We can't.
No. Hi, I'm Jamie. I'm playing North Eladrin Rogue, and honestly, I don't know what to say now.
Hey, I don't either. Hi, this is Eric Jensen. I'm playing Penumbra Thickwhistle, a rock gnome artificer who has a strange relationship with chickens. He's part Gonzo, part Wallace Shawn.
Yes. And that is our intro for let's go in right into the episode, get right into it, get as much done as we can in these next 2 hours. Everyone ready? Let's begin today's episode of Rolling in the Netherdeep, episode 10, Tragedy Tomorrow, Comedy Tonight. Apologies to Sondheim. Last time, you met Gnome Bartificer Penumbra Thickwhistle, and Pollock Stargazer suggested having a talent contest to help cheer up the garrison at Bazozan. You met 2 people who were interested in the goings-on at Betrayer's Rise, Question and Aloysia Telfin. The next morning, each of you went your separate ways into Bazozan, with Orgoth and Penumbra pulling a prank on Orc Merrill Bronzefang of the Aurora Watch. And from there, after Merrill completely destroyed Penumbra as small Orgoth in that arm wrestling contest, let's go over to Lapis. This is still in the morning, and you're kind of walking around town. Which direction do you head?
I would be heading over towards the direction of probably the infirmary this time.
Okay. Heading
just to see if Dermot and Io are awake.
Okay. Are you going to go? Are you going to go into the infirmary?
Yes.
Okay. As you go in, there's a drow woman who is running it. Her name is Botha Dar. You remember from before, and she is helping a young drow member of the Aurora Watch. She is recently injured, and she's got her armor stacked up next to her on the bed, and you see her talking, and you see Io and Dermot in the back, and Dermot is kind of just sitting there. He's got his eyes closed, looks a little tired, and Io is just sleeping.
Okay, I am going to go over to Dermot.
Okay.
He just goes, and I'm just gonna, hey, buddy, how you doing?
Hi. Hi. Oh, sorry. Lapis. Hi. Sorry. I must have fallen asleep. I was up all night trying to help Io. How's it going? I knew you were all in town, but I didn't know. I haven't really seen any of you. How are you all doing?
Oh, we're doing fine. Just going to give you guys a heads up. There's going to be a talent show. Not sure if any of the others told you.
Oh, no, a talent show. Who started that? That's a great idea. Okay, that makes sense now.
But everyone's in. There's a prize. He has a magic bag. The magic bag is not the prize. It's whatever's in his magic bag. That's the prize.
So no one knows what's in his magic bag?
No.
Okay then. I bet I could do something. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I could do a
All right.
talent. That's a great.
Yeah.
Io wakes up, and she's like, "Oh, oh," and you just see like she's got this, still has like these, basically like bite marks all down her neck, and like she's got like bandages, and she's
I'm just
still.
gonna look at her and just go, "Hey, buddy, how you
um,
doing?"
Hi. Uh, how are you? How's everyone?
Everyone's doing fine. Weirdly enough, North and Galsaria were very, very friendly last night.
Did they hook up?
You know what? Yes.
um, she says, really? Um,
No, I'm just fucking with you.
Are you serious? Oh, I thought
No,
Gal.
they just had drinks.
Okay, okay. I know Gals isn't much of a drinker. I hope North didn't drink him under the table.
I don't know. North was pretty fucked up. I don't know if Galsariad was pretty fucked up. He was just very friendly, a natural.
He was friendly?
Yeah.
And Dermot says he was friendly?
Yeah. No. Like he was cracking jokes. He was just doing all this shit that he normally didn't before.
Okay. Io says, okay. Was North making eyes at Galsariad? I mean, were they attracted to Galsariad for any reason?
Well, I will tell you exactly what I told Irvin a long time ago.
Mm-hmm.
They definitely have some sexual tension between them, and you can cut it with the spork.
Io says, okay. If you happen to see Galsaria, could you ask him to come by and see me? I haven't seen him yet today.
Sure. I mean, if I walk past him.
Okay. Dermot's like, I could always go and, if you need me to do anything for you, Io, I will. And he's like, it's fine. It's good having you here, though. I don't want to be alone right now. Dermot says, okay, I'll stay right here.
Do I get like a twinge of anything with her?
Make an insight check.
Should put my chips away. The chips were sitting on top of my little thing. Shit, that's not good.
Oh no.
Insight, just an 11.
11. She seems jealous a little bit.
All right.
Okay. Yeah, with an 11, she seems jealous.
Okay.
Okay.
So, just gonna put that down somewhere in the old noggin, and I'm just gonna go, well, I'm gonna go hit the old dusty trail.
Okay.
I'll see you guys. It's gonna start tonight.
Tonight?
Show,
Okay.
tonight.
Okay. I'll see you tonight. Maybe Dermot says maybe Io will be well enough she can go outside and watch. Is it inside or is it outside?
It's outside. No, there's too many people, I think, doing it.
Okay.
Yeah, it's gonna be right outside the infirmary, so all these dead people or people that are gonna die are gonna have a great time.
Okay.
By the way, I say this out loud.
The woman who's like taking care of the younger drow soldier, she kind of looks and goes, shh to you, like holds up a little finger to her mouth and hushes you.
Oh, sorry. You know, when everybody's going to die, they'll have a good time. See you guys later.
Make a perception check for me, please.
No. What's my perception? 18.
Okay. The patient that Martha is taking care of, she was holding something in her hand, and you just see her looking, like watching as Martha was trying to get you to shut up, and you see there's tears in her eyes, and she was holding what looked to be like a pendant in her hand, like some sort of stone, but she kind of covers it up quickly and like pulls it underneath the covers and just kind of holds it to herself, and she's hiding it now.
She, Lapis is gonna look at her and she's just gonna go, "Hey, what's up?" and just walk out.
Okay. It's okay. You hear Botha said, "It's okay. Okay, I don't think she could have helped you anyway," and pats her on the.
We have the social skills of a chocolate eclair.
I need that on.
Look.
I need that on a T-shirt now. Also, I like chocolate eclairs. Okay, you head out. I'm gonna cut over to northward. So,
Yeah.
what are you doing as you? You stayed in, kind of nursing the hangover, right?
A bit, but I still just sleep
Mm-hmm.
4 hours. So when I'm done, I'm gonna first assess the damage at the at the tavern, see how much I owe.
Oh, you owe probably, I'm gonna say, at least 20 gold.
Oh, excellent!
Yeah.
I can back
Yeah.
that. That's good.
Like each mug was like at the most crowded it was last night. There were at least 40 or 50 people in there, but a mug of ale is like 3 coppers. So.
Oh, 20 gold for 3 cup. Oh my god.
So. So you bought several rounds, and then for yourself. So. You okay?
Yep. I'm still good.
Okay.
Still great.
Okay.
Still head above water. Everything's great.
Okay. So,
actually, I'm gonna pitch in another 5 gold in tips.
Okay.
Because she deserves
Prima thanks you. Is there anything? How was your evening's sleep? She says.
Honestly, I don't remember hitting the bed.
I'm glad you have friends to take care of you then.
Yeah. I'm gonna look around the room. Is anyone just like dead at their table?
There's a couple of people like still up, but it was a rowdy night last night. So you see a couple of people passed out on the table, one underneath the table.
Anyone I know?
No one you know.
Okay.
No one you know. Not even any people that begin with the letter G. So.
Oh, I wanted to bully him so hard in the morning.
He is not here.
Is he in the cots?
Are you looking for him? Make an investigation.
I just want to bully someone first thing in the morning. If I'm gonna have wait. It's still a 13.
Prima says, like you're asking around for him, and Prima says, the tall drow mage.
Well, not that tall.
Just tall, just kind of handsome, but he's fine. Don't let my husband hear that. But he went off. He was talking with some woman, some elf with wearing a beret.
Fucking knew it. Okay, thank you very much.
You're welcome. If you need anything, how many nights were you here for?
I think we'll be here tonight probably because there was that whole thing that the bard's putting together.
Oh, of course.
Yes, so
Okay.
Probably another one.
Okay. I'll make sure I'll have the husband Delez come bring up a couple more kegs for us. So.
Oh, not tonight. I don't think I can handle that 2 nights in a row.
Just in case.
Thank you.
So
I'm gonna head out know where I'm going.
Okay. So you head to the barracks area. Let's see, that didn't take long, and Orgos and Penumbra's thing is probably taking a little bit longer, like what they were doing. So Lapis, I'd like you to make an Arcana check as you're leaving the leaving the infirmary.
Arcana is it's 25.
Okay, with a 25, you feel the tingle, but it's kind of weird. It's like distant and to the north.
I follow.
Okay, so
I,
you head
I
you
follow the feeling.
okay, you head to the north. Now I'm gonna cut as you're heading that direction. Now I'm gonna cut to Penumbra and Orgoth. So after the arm wrestling, the morning arm wrestling contest, Meryl's still there, and there's just kind of you guys are just chatting. What's going on? What do you want? What are you gonna
Ow.
do?
I feel like I've been stabbed with a spork. Ow! My
Yes,
arm
that is
hurts so
a
much.
common thing. You may have pulled a muscle if you are not
I
used
did-
to it.
Well,
I-
in the past, I've
Stabbing.
actually well, the stabbing feeling might be a fracture of the arm, upper arm, because when I did this, the actual like torque created may have just snapped your bones in two. I've done it before.
Yeah, you torqued me all the way over there.
But it wasn't a good cause, all for the humor and the sport, and I felt it was important for you to meet Penumbra, who is quite a jokester.
Yes, I have a habit.
He did make me laugh, and I will never forget the sight of a little Orgoth.
Well, I don't know how to talk about.
Are
a
you
little
blushing?
That's a no.
It
It is warmer
He's a little-
here than I am
little
used to.
shy
Perhaps
about
it is the proximity to Betrayer's Rise. There's a heat coming up. Speaking of Betrayer's Rise, Marl, I have heard that you have members of the Aurora Watch inside there currently. Yes, is that true?
I do. There's a small squadron, a small unit who went in with members of the Cobalt Soul. They were just going into the first few rooms. They were investigating some murals and some other things to find out about ancient battles and wanting to do some research. Normally, during the day is safe relatively, but they've been missing for 3 days. They haven't come back.
We have to find those guys because they owe me a job interview.
Oh, the Cobalt Soul?
Yes.
She says, so you're looking for a job with the Cobalt Soul. Are you a historian?
I'm more of an archaeology historian. Historiology.
Historiology, yes.
Yes.
There's also a couple of other groups in town too. I know there's a person named Prolix who's investigating Betrayer's Rise. I think he's over. I saw him this morning. He was kind of hanging around the crematorium.
Oh.
Have you sent more of your watch in to search for those who are lost?
We go into the standard procedure, just so we don't keep like in the past. Before Varen got here, he would just send people. The commandant before, the Taskin before, would just send people in after people who were lost, and we kept losing people, and eventually he realized that when Varen took charge is that we had to be careful with who we sent into the Rise and protect the town itself and act like a cork to keep the things bottled up inside of the temple. So
I've had experience with corks before, so I know what that's like.
he says, so we don't normally send more Aurora Watchmen into the Rise unless it's a very, very important mission. The people who went in with the Cobalt Soul, they knew the risks and were probably being paid extra by the Cobalt Soul to do so. Ooh. So we investigated the first room inside, but no sign.
What was in it? What was in it?
It was a bridge over nothing. Like you look down, you could just see mist. So I don't think. I mean, it was a very wide enough bridge that nobody could have fallen in unless they were just stupidly tripped over something. But and
Ha- Have
we've
have
trained the
you
soldiers well enough that they would not hurt themselves. So.
have the watch investigated much of Betrayer's Rise, or is your concern more with guarding the entryway?
It's more with guarding the entryway. We
Oh.
do not go inside much mainly because the passageways twist and turn and change, and it's almost as if the journey is built upon the person who enters.
Whoa. Well, then I'm screwed.
How are you screwed?
Well, because, I mean, to me, it seems like, all of these monster babies keep coming out of this giant hole in the ground. You might want to, like, be a little more proactive and get in there and find out the source of
Well, the
these little monsters being
the portal
squirted
to
out
the
of that thing.
there are an infinite amount of monster babies, as you call them, in the abyss.
Ah,
So the fortress itself acts as like a sort of cork, because we are guarding the entrances and we are trying to seal as many entrances as we can find. But
oh. Well, Orgoth, what do you think?
I'm wondering if it sounds like perhaps people do not return from Betrayer's Rise. Have there been successful forays into the location where they return as well, or is it always a lost cause?
a few forays have gone in, especially when we first, like a very long time ago, when Bazzoxan was first founded, like many years ago. But
You guys are really into four-ways, huh? Did I mishear that? Did I
yes,
not hear that right?
forays.
Oh,
Forays.
I thought it was something more fun.
No,
Oh.
unfortunately, the she blushes and says, there have not been many missions into Betrayer's Rise,
Ah.
not recently. No,
Well, are you coming to the talent show?
I am.
Good. What are you gonna do?
I don't know yet. I've got a few ideas, but I'm thinking. So who knows what I might do a card trick. It's been a while since I've dusted off my nimble fingers. So.
Oh,
Oh, that will be an interesting thing to see. I look forward to the competition of the talent show. There's a prize,
That's what I've heard. I'm not sure if I trust the person who's going to give out the prize, but
Do you think that they are trying to deceive?
no,
us
I
in
just
some
I
way?
think the prize is going to be like an orange or like some sort of banana. I think it's going to be something useless. So
wow, I could use a
Hmm.
banana.
it's true. That's true.
No,
Well, there
it's not-
at the very least, there is the opportunity to win the competition and be named the champion of the talent show. And so,
Yeah, that's honorable. But I could really use a banana because I lost my
do
cork.
you know who the judge is going to be?
I do not know if it will be Stargazer or not. It seems that there should be some other judge that is perhaps less invested in the outcome.
Less
it's-
corruptible.
Yes.
Yes.
Do you think? Do you have any influence with the task hand? Do you think
I could talk to him.
he might be
he
the
might
judge?
he might be already aware of it. He is very aware of the comings and goings of Bazzoxan.
Yes, I do think it is a worthy cause to have this talent show to raise the spirits of the people here. It seems to be a brutish and cruel place. Yes, and it is be good to see people having their spirits lifted. There's just a lot of loss here.
It's dark
it
here. I
seems.
mean, they could
It's-
really use a club, don't you think, Orgos? Like a little dancing and.
Well,
I-
I do know that I heard that the elf bard is putting together a band to play for the talent show.
Hmm.
I hear they're having a practice this afternoon.
Interesting. Where would that practice be happening?
Probably on the stage. Apparently, they're going to build the stage this morning and then practice on the stage this afternoon.
Right. Right. Well, thank you very much for all your help. Orgoth, what do you think? What do you want to do? You want to go somewhere?
We should return back to the ready room to see
Yeah.
what our companions are doing. And Merle, I will be interested in the future, in the training sessions, perhaps in the next day or so, when those occur. To sound like
Of course. We invest in. We do a lot of competition. We have the archery range. We have a wrestling ring. You throw the person who lasts the longest in the wrestling ring.
Do you have
throwing
a spitting contest? Because I can win that.
spitting contest.
Yes.
You should do that for your talent.
I was gonna, but I wrote a song instead.
Okay.
I'm missing my.
Well, I'm looking forward to
my
hearing
friends.
it. Oh.
Okay. Yeah.
I'm looking forward to that.
Okay. Her name is Therese. I'll ask about her later. Okay. Well, I'm gonna follow you, Orgoth. Whatever you're doing, I'm tagging along.
All right, that sounds like a lot of responsibility, but I'll take it on. Let us return to the ready room.
And I turn myself into a tiny Orgoth again.
Well, okay. See, Lapis, this is pretty quick. You head close to toward the north, and you see to the left, you see this large building, and there's currently just like two smokestacks, and there's like black and white smoke coming out of both. And you hear there's a person, a willowy man wearing a leather apron, and he's got, there's like a stack of bodies that are like wrapped up like in linens,
Oh.
and he's got this outdoor furnace, and he's like putting the bodies into the furnace. And you're not sure, like the bodies, you can't tell if they're soldiers or anything like that. But behind him is a giant of a man with muscular blue-eyed and short cropped hair and a missing arm. And yeah, I know I'm out of focus. I'm not sure how to fix that. I just may need to get a new camera
Focus.
eventually. So we do.
Focus.
Yeah.
Whoa!
You disappear for a second.
I don't know. He was doing it before. We'll fix it later. Okay. And the tingle is coming. It's coming from underneath the ground and kind of down at a 45-degree angle, kind of underneath where this building is, like behind it actually. And the building kind of butts up against the mountains behind it.
So it's in the fucking mountains.
Mm-hmm.
Gah.
And then
Do that.
suddenly it disappears. And then it's off a little bit, like maybe like 500 yards away. Like it's a different, completely like cardinal direction. Like it was to the northwest, and suddenly, boom, it's to the northeast. And then you feel it moving, the tingle moving slowly. And then boom, it's north, directly north. Higher, a little bit higher up.
What? Can I follow it still?
It's just jumping all, like every about minute and a half, 2 minutes, it seems to jump.
Oh,
And
God.
you know from like the Betrayer's Rise includes the temple, but it also includes this labyrinth of like a dungeon basically underneath Betrayer's Rise and stretching out under the mountains. So you think that it might be below Betrayer's Rise from here. But as you're saying that, give me 1 second.
Digging my kobold feet into the ground, just so mad.
When you do that, you kind of feel it, like you can just feel the tingle. Like you could, like if you could get to it and get it like a straight shot to it, you could get to it, but it's under the ground. So, you kind of look over and you're feeling to the infirmary, not the infirmary, the crematorium, and the stack of bodies, you see like this kind of black energy coming up from underneath it. And you see like the people who are working on it, they're kind of staring at it and like, ooh, oh, oh, hello there. My
Is
name.
it like necrotic energy?
It is necrotic energy. Yeah. Um, my name's Renard. I run the crematorium. How do you do?
I'm I'm fine.
I saw you looking. Do you? And it's kind of like, you're from out of town. You're adventurers.
No.
Oh, I please, I need some help. My workforce here, and he points at the big man, and the big man's got his single arm kind of like crossed over his body, and he's like shaking his head. There's all this weird black smoke coming out of this pile, and we just need some help taking care of it. And the Aurora Watch is too busy like doing some sort of weird talent show, and they don't want to help. So if you have any friends who want to help us figure out what's going on here, please send them our way.
You know what? If I find anyone, if I find any adventurers, I'll let them know.
He kind of nods and says, "Oh, okay." And you hear the big man in the back says, "I want a raise." And I'm already paying you as much as I can. So, um, make a perception check, Lapis.
Oh, 23.
Across the street, behind this barrel, you see this tiefling, short tiefling, kind of like older, like big mop of white hair. He has like glasses on, and he's got this big bag satchel that's kind of on his like just a crossbody bag. It's like big huge satchel, and he's like watching everything that's going on very intently. And I don't know if he sees you. No, he doesn't see you, and he's just kind of like watching it.
Watching the black stuff?
Watching the black stuff, yeah.
Can I get close enough that I can somehow siphon it?
You'd have to get right up on it.
How closer is it to the furnace? Like, is it?
It's
exactly...
like it's a good no. Like the furnace is like in the building, and there's like bodies that are about maybe like 10 to 20 feet away.
I'm gonna get close to the bodies.
Okay, you go over. Oh, so you are going to help?
No, I just want to see if these guys have anything in their pockets.
These are just some of the mouthers that they've killed recently, and a few of the soldiers who have moved on to other things, unfortunately. But help yourself, I guess.
Okay, I will. Just get on over there.
Okay, and you see the man behind the barrel go like, wait, come here. And he runs toward you.
No, I'm running. That's my bodies first. I'm jumping over to the bodies.
It's like, stop. And he's like very bookish looking. He has a variety of archaeological tools at his belt. You can't. What are you going to do with the bodies? You're not going to burn these bodies, are you?
But if I was going to burn these bodies, I would let this guy do his job.
He reaches into his shirt and pulls out a badge and shows it to you, as if like that would explain the reason for him being there. Like, I am Prolix Yusuf. I am from
Good
the
for you, sir.
I'm the Legions of Allsight. I need to investigate what's happening here. This strange energy. I think there was a Vrock that was killed in the battle recently, and I've been tracing its energies, and I finally discovered where they were holding it, and I think there's something inside of it. Because
Can
normally,
I-
normally demons will melt away. So I need. Can you help me?
I want to put my hand on the bodies and try and siphon the necrotic energy.
Okay, make an Arcana check.
Nat 20. What is with these dice?
Oh my god. Okay. You get a little bit of a twinge, but there's something like you get like you suck some of it out, but then more appears.
Ooh. Never-ending pasta.
What does that mean?
When you get older, you'll understand.
I wish I knew what that means. Why am I hungry all of a sudden? The so I think here help me move the bodies, and you just see the people who work at the crematorium just like leaning back and just kind of like I'm just gonna let this happen. I don't know what's gonna happen. I'm staying
No, I'm
out of
letting
it.
him do all the work. He wants the body.
Yeah, he kind of like starts pushing the bodies, and you see him kind of he pushes the body, and like you see like the gibbering mouther gets kind of like just kind of like falls out and kind of slops, bloop, 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 and it's like melting, and he's like, "Bloop, bloop." I'm gonna roll a Constitution saving throw for this guy. That's a 5, and he just turns and goes "Wah!" off to the side.
I don't mean to stop this, but holy shit, deja vu. I dreamt like 3 years ago of this exact moment.
You did not.
I did.
Like personally?
Me personally, and even you with the fuzzy fucking camera.
Oh my god.
What?
Oh my god.
It's
Hate it.
continue.
I hate it. Okay. Prolix.
Maybe there's something on the lens.
Yeah. Prolix, spelled Prolix. He's like I really haven't had much experience with dead bodies before. Do you think you could help me?
I mean, you seem to be doing fine. You're just kicking the bodies out of the way, right?
Make a persuasion roll.
These decks are too good to me. I feel scared because I know that it once you get into battle, they're gonna suck. Dirty 20.
Okay. He's like, okay.
And you're asking a lady to do all the heavy lifting?
You seem interested. You suck some of that necrotic energy into you.
Yeah, that doesn't mean that I'm strong enough to move bodies.
Just help me move, please.
Fine. And with that, she's just going to snap her fingers, and she's going to get a couple of these bodies up and out of the way.
Okay. So the bodies. Which
Yeah,
ones?
yeah,
Which ones do you do? What are you gonna do exactly? Tell me. You want to describe it?
I am with the snap of my fingers. 2 of the dead Aurora Watchmen have crowns over their heads, upside down crowns over their heads, and they get up on their own and they start moving the bodies out of the way for him.
It's like, whoa. And the person who runs crematorium is like, could you tell them to crawl in themselves?
I mean, I could, but I could only do it like twice a day.
Oh.
3 at the most,
It's
and I'm also not working for your ass, so no.
I pay well. And the large man says he does not pay well.
Yeah, I figured. Otherwise, you'd still be working for him.
Why is there a strike in every single D&D game I run? Anyway,
Labor issues.
Labor issues.
Get a union.
Okay, the bodies start moving, and Prolix kind of helps, and like he's like pushes, and eventually it reveals this strange looking, like it kind of looks like a head of a vulture with like wings, and it has like this like kind of feathery body, but the black feathers are all, and its body is slightly melted a little bit, and you see like sword wounds all over it, and it is completely like this like um black kind of like ooze, like oozing smoke kind of coming out of its chest, where like there's a couple of wounds in its chest and it's coming from the wounds. And it's like sometimes Prolix says, sometimes Vrox, this is a demon from the abyss. Sometimes Vrox, they find trinkets and baubles and they eat them, especially if they have magical powers. Perhaps something's inside. Would you like to cut it open? I can try, but my stomach is really roiling right now.
Oh, you big baby. She's just gonna take out her dagger and just slam it inside the stomach and pull it apart.
Okay. When you do, suddenly I'd like you to make these. I'd like you to make a survival check as you do this.
Oh, well, there it is.
Uh-oh.
Let's see, what is my survival? Don't use it often. It's a 7.
Okay. Suddenly spores erupt vroom, out from the knife wound. I'd like you to make him, not him too. I'd like you to make a Constitution saving throw, DC 14.
Oh no.
And I'm not
Well,
even
this
sure. I'm not even
Is
sure
this
this would
what
affect
happens
you.
when we split the party?
Yes.
It is. It is. And I can't remember if you're immune to this or not. So
No. I'm not immune to anything. I just have resistance to poison.
got it. You have resistance to this.
Oh.
So make a Constitution saving throw.
Well, like I said, it's biting me in the ass right now.
Okay.
All of the goodness is gone.
Oh no.
I rolled a 4.
Blah. Okay, so you take half of 8, so you take 4 points of poison damage, and you are poisoned, and he fails and takes.
Yeah, I have advantage. Oh yeah, I do have advantage against disease and poison.
Yeah. Yeah, go ahead and roll that again then. So
nope, still worse.
still worse. Okay.
I'm gonna put you away. You gave me good luck, no more.
Okay. This was still because you're resistant, so it's half of 8, so it's 4 points of damage. Poison, and you just feel like the spores kind of like eating into your body, and you see Prolix, he's like brushing them off his face, and you just see his face start to break out in a rash. And make another saving throw, Constitution saving throw, for the next round.
Can't believe Prolix is fucking dead.
he came into our lives too soon. Or he left our lives too soon.
He failed again. Actually, let me look up his stats.
Lapis is gonna get a badge.
What'd you get, Lapis?
I did better. It was a 16.
Okay, you shake off the effects of the poison and don't take any damage. He takes another 8 points, and he kind of goes down to one knee, and he's coughing really, really bad.
She's just gonna pat his head, and she's just go, "You okay, buddy?"
Can't breathe. Can't breathe. He's making a third saving throw, failing. So he's.
Believe Prolix fucking dead.
I just rolled a 10 on a d10. Okay. He goes down to one knee, face forward, thump, into the ground, and is no longer breathing. What do you do?
I kind of want to take his shit.
Put him in the incinerator.
The people who
no, I was gonna say I'm just gonna be like, oh fuck, this isn't gonna look good on me if he dies right here and there. I'm gonna have my zombies grab him out away from this rock.
Okay, here's the first death saving throw. It's a 7. It's a failure.
I I'm gonna have my zombie do mouth to mouth on him.
Make a
God.
medicine check.
Oh my
With the
God.
zombie stats?
Yeah, with the zombie stats or my stats.
Your stats. You're
Oh,
commanding the
God.
zombies.
Okay, that's a 22.
Okay. He gets advantage on this saving throw. Okay, natural 20. He wakes up. He's got 1 point, and he gets the poison. He's like, good cost.
Please tell me he wakes up with a zombie in his face, lip
The
locked,
zombie,
like giving him mouth to mouth.
the zombie is kissing him, like it's mouth to mouth, and he's like, get off, get off. Wow. Help. Oh my
All right. Yeah, get off of him, you guys, you crazy kooky kids.
And they stand up. Okay. And he's like, ugh. And you look over and the spores have settled back down onto the ground and kind of coated everything on the ground and around. But what do you do? He's like, oh, was anything in there?
I don't know. I was looking at your dead body as you were dying. Let me go and check. I'm gonna go and reach into its stomach.
Inside, you find several items. You find some rings, actually like jewelry. You find like 3 of them. You find a pair of glasses, gold trimmed, around the little the little glass spectacles and lenses. And there is a cube-shaped puzzle box made of onyx, and it's measuring 3 inches on a side. And you see Prolix kind of like casting detect magic on it, and it just like glows in your hand. He's like, "That's it. That's the thing that I was looking for."
Finders keepers, bitch.
So here's the part where I will barter and beg and, plead the cause of science and history to, find out what is in that box. You can have what's in the box, but I just need to investigate the box.
Maybe another time.
What's your name?
Lapis.
Lapis, nice to meet you. I'm Prolix. The Allegiance of All Sight would be happy to give you whatever you need for the box.
Oh, I doubt you can give me what I need.
He thinks for a second and he's like, so, okay, are you going to try to open the box? Can I just be there when you open the box?
I mean, if I feel like it. I'll see you later. And she's just gonna leave, and she's gonna snap her fingers, and the zombies are gonna head right into the furnace.
Doop, 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 doop. And he says, you're not getting out of my sight. He follows behind. North.
Oh.
Okay, so you head to the task hand's office.
Yeah.
And as you're coming around the corner, you see Orgoth and Penumbra leaving. This happens all the time. You're going someplace, somebody else is leaving.
Hey.
Oh, are you going into the barracks, North?
Yes, I have some business with the task hand.
Oh, do you wish accompaniment, or is this
Do you wish to accompany?
private? Well, certainly, if it is not an inconvenience.
Hello.
You'll see if it's an inconvenience or not. If you feel like you're too much at some point, you can leave.
All right, that seems fair.
All right.
I'm going to sit in the back and listen. I wish to learn from your vast experience and
No,
interact
my
with
vast
people.
experience with yeah, of
Yes.
course.
I think I'll do things that get me in trouble, but I'm coming anyway.
Don't make me look bad. Is
Okay.
all I ask.
You got it.
And could you not do little
Oh.
Lorgoth thing anymore.
Okay, I'm sorry.
I hope
And I
I
changed
hope you're
myself
not
into
calling your
myself.
thing Little Orgoth because that's a lot of confusion.
Why is that confusing? He said to me to
Okay,
confer
bye.
with me.
I'm heading bye.
I'll explain it later.
Okay, so you
I
head
follow her.
you head into the task hand's office, and Orgoth, you haven't been here before, have you? It's basically just a little catch up. Maps everywhere, like books. He's got like journals, and just a man who is busy, and hand marked maps. He's drawn over every surface. He keeps journals. But it's just basically his office with a desk, and the person outside lets you all in, and he's like, "Oh, there's more of you this time. Come on in, come on in."
Thank you. I start rummaging through maps and looking at things and opening things.
I say, no, please.
Just-
I have a system. Please don't
Oh.
just leave it where it is.
I
I've-
just said, don't make me fucking look bad,
I'm
Penumbra.
sorry. I'll just stand here. Ugh,
Okay.
it's so hard. I'm an archaeologist and there's maps. Ugh.
Would you? He goes over and pulls a map tube, like a case out, pulls something out and hands it to you. Why don't you look at this one?
Nice tube.
Thank you. And it's
Yeah,
a
I
map
look at it.
of the Zorhos area and the mountains and a good portion of the Penumbra Mountains.
Oh,
that's
that's where I'm from.
Yeah.
Interesting. Okay. This is an aerial view. I'm going to look at this and study it for a minute.
Okay. So how can I help you?
Good morning, task hand.
Morning. I hear that events were quite lively at the Ready Room last night.
They were.
Mm.
I must admit, I have a bit of a headache. I've seen worse.
It's what my men do on their off-duty time does not bother me in the least. And I hope the same goes for anyone who visits Bazzoxan.
Oh, wish you were here, though. We had so much fun.
Perhaps next time.
He said duty.
I elbow Penumbra like vigorously.
Sorry.
Anyways, I recall our conversation from yesterday, and I felt like you would appreciate to know that I've been approached by, what's her name again? Miss Elogia Talfon?
Yeah, Elogia Telfan.
Teflon.
Teflon, yeah. What did she say?
She basically required of me what I assume she required from your soldiers.
Was she trying to get you to go into the Rise?
Indeed. I've heard some advance payment already, even if I said I was not making any decision under the influence of alcohol. I'm gonna drop the 25 gold on the table.
Okay. She's like, she did the same thing with my men. The men brought me the gold. They didn't want to be accused of taking a bribe, but I let them have it. And she just hands the money back to you. She's like, if she wishes to spend her money on things that not get her anywhere, then I'm fine with that.
Do you know why she's here?
I know that. I do not. I know that she's trying to get people to go into the Rise with her.
Okay, and you said that she had allegiance with the consortium. I only have consortium.
The consortium of the. I think she just said the consortium. That's what she said.
Okay.
Can I do a perception check?
Yeah, or an insight check.
Insight,
What are you trying to do? Like trying to look for something, or are you
trying to see if there's something weird in the room, but it doesn't matter because I rolled a 4.
Okay.
I don't know, just the fact that you wouldn't be comfortable with her going in there makes me uncomfortable about her going in there with anyone else.
Do you think she's going to get anybody to go in there with her?
She's been talking with one of the men I was hanging out with yesterday. I wouldn't.
Varen kind of looks over at Penumbra, who looks like he wants to say something.
I didn't want to say anything. I was just volunteering. I think it sounds like fun. So, sorry to interrupt. I apologize.
Did something tip you off about her, or?
She's was caught bribing my men, trying to.
Basically, okay.
Yes.
So that's just a bit suspicious, but nothing too terrible.
Yes. She was wanting to go deep into the rise, much further than we normally go.
Okay.
She's looking for an ancient holy site. That's all I know.
Okay. Would you be all right if we asked more questions of her?
Of course. Feel free to investigate her as much as you want.
Okay. As well, I have maybe another request of you.
Of course.
You're being so helpful. A member of the Cobalt Soul let me have this transcription of a text in Undercommon, which I sadly do not speak.
Oh, of course. Let me read it.
Yeah, of course.
And he scans it. He pulls out these reading glasses and puts them on into his nose and reads it. And the text of it is, let me get to that page. It's a folk ballad. And it speaks of an unnamed halfway god. It's like capital U, capital G, capital F, capital H, capital H, capital G, halfway god. A champion who was given so much power by 3 of the prime deities during the calamity that he became nearly divine himself.
Huh.
Yeah, it doesn't say much more than that. It's only a few verses long. It's just really just talking about this unnamed god, halfway god.
Does it ring any bell to me, just in case?
Make a history check, but the DC's high.
Oh, okay. No, that's like a 14. So
Okay,
if the
no.
DC's high,
Yeah, nothing.
Have you ever heard of that?
I have not.
From the language, can you tell how old this could be?
I had a hard time translating some of the words. It's probably from the time of the calamity.
All right, that's a very old text. Mm-hmm.
At least and the calamity was about 800 years ago. So
it's still pretty old. I mean,
yeah.
That's okay. That's like one lifetime, but
not in chicken years.
My men did see a chicken over to the west side of town.
You're a kid now. You're just teasing me.
I'm not. I'm serious.
On the west side of town?
West side of
town. Did they say the color?
Yeah.
What color was Therese?
Therese is white with blue accents.
White with had white feathers, blue accents. I saw it going into the temple, Fogholm's temple.
Okay, she didn't go into Betrayer's Rise. Thank God.
The abandoned.
I was going solo.
The abandoned temple. No, it's in the abandoned
temple. Oh, yeah. that sounds great.
Can you imagine a chicken going into Betrayer's Rise?
Guys, I mean, I don't want to push anybody, but if we're all done here, could we just go to the temple and check it out and see what's going on?
I'm almost done here. You can get there early if you want. Yeah, I'm not holding you back.
Okay, all right. I'm gonna bust out. Orgoth, you're welcome to come with me if you want, but
I'm going to stay here with North. I have a question for the task hand as well, but perhaps we could meet up with Lapis. I believe she mentioned this Fogholm as well. Perhaps we could all go and crush 2 chickens with 1 book, as it were.
I thought she had a date or something.
Oh, I don't know.
I don't think she wants to be chaperoned.
No,
Maybe she wants to be
I don't-
chaperoned. I could offer.
I don't know if it's. I just thought if we were going there, we could batch tasks.
Yeah, of course. Varen, may I call you Varen?
I don't want to stop
Of
you, Penumbra.
course, of course.
Go if you want. I'm not trying to take away your agency, Penumbra. You do what you need to do.
I really want to go, but also I want to match tasks. Whatever I've matched other things before, but never tasks. So I'm curious about that.
All right.
There'll be, I'm sure you're aware, there'll be a talent show by the infirmary later today in the evening. And if you
Apparently,
want
I'm
to
the
see,
judge.
you're a judge for this. So if you want to see people humiliate themselves, you're gonna be at the right place and at the right time.
Well, don't tell me what you're doing because if I have to be impartial, but I'm looking forward to your talent.
Just in case my first idea backfires, can you bring your glaive?
I can.
Thank
I
you
never
very
have it.
much.
I always have it very close by.
That's appreciated. Thank you. I'll see you there.
Okay.
My friend Krull had a glaive once. Anyway,
Task Hand, I have a very brief question,
Of
if I may.
course, of course.
Yes, you mentioned that the Cobalt Soul went into Betrayer's Rise, and I believe they had an escort of Aurora Watch soldiers.
Yes, yes.
What would be the difference of the way that it sounds like this one person attempted to bribe members of the Watch? Why would they not have come to you? It seems like there
I
must
do
be
not
some
know why
official
Lozia did
process.
not. I did not know why Lozia didn't come directly to me. The Cobalt Soul did meet with me. We had several meetings actually, and they assured me that they would only be entering the first couple of rooms. So
they make a lot of promises, those guys. Let me tell you.
If this Elosia would have come to you and requested the assistance of the Watch, knowing what you know of their interest in delving deeply into Betrayer's Rise, do you believe you would have granted it, or is it too dangerous?
It depends on what she was wanting. Some ancient holy site, that sounds quite dangerous. I just couldn't risk my men if depending on, and no amount of gold would change my mind if she needed protection. But
Well,
no amount.
just giving you a heads up. If she's not going with us, she's found someone else to go with.
okay.
Chicken.
So if you run into a mage named Galsariad, maybe keep an eye out.
Galsariad. Those are the other adventuring company that came in
Yes.
about the same time you did, a little earlier. They're one of their leaders currently in the infirmary.
She is.
Okay, it's good to know. I will talk to this Galsariad personally and see if he can tell me anything.
Oh, he's shifty one for sure.
Hmm.
Takes one to know one.
Okay.
Ooh.
Is there anything? He kind of like looks at you, North.
You're so
And-
cool, North.
Shifty. It's good to have interesting people come to visit. Is there anything else I can do for you?
Well, not for me. I'll see you tonight.
See you tonight.
Yes, we will see you at the competition.
Yes. Vote well.
I shall be a neutral judge in all things, but I hope that you perform well.
Can I keep the map?
Sure, why don't? Yeah, you keep.
Thank you. I have one quick question before we go because I got to get to the temple to see my chicken.
Yes.
Do you have any maps of Betrayer's Rise anywhere, or any? I mean, somebody must have mapped the place, right?
We've tried, but because when you go inside, things warp and change. We have at least 20 different layouts of.
Okay.
So it's the magics of the abyss must warp, and the
Cool.
magic of the betrayer gods must change and warp space around the temple.
Okay, all right, just checking. I gotta go talk to a chicken about a chicken. So,
It's nice. It's nice meeting you, Penumbra.
yep, see you in a bit.
Okay.
Oh. Ta-ta for now.
And he waves kind of awkwardly, and you go. North, where do you? No, sorry, Lapis, where do you go?
I'm honestly just gonna wait around.
Okay.
Mostly because everyone's gone. They're not in the barracks,
Mm-hmm.
and I have this magic box now,
Yes.
And the men following you.
and a little man following
Yeah.
me, and I'm just like,
If I
stranger
could-
danger.
If I could do a Wallace Shawn voice for Prolix, I would do a Wallace Shawn voice for Prolix. He's like, so, you know, so when do you think you're going to attempt to open it? I mean, you know, you're just holding it right there. I mean, you've got it. You should just try it.
I'm holding it. Hold on here, and I'm gonna put it in my bag.
And all three of you, the rest of you, come out of the barracks area, and you see Lapis talking with this strange tiefling, short tiefling.
Can I see how she's feeling about this situation? Do I have to make an insight check?
No,
that-
you could clearly see that I'm just trying so hard to just get away from this guy.
Hey, Lapis, is this man bothering you?
He wants me to open up my box.
I mean,
in
That's
public?
not something you ask a lady?
it's a puzzle box. Hi, my
sir,
name
sir.
is
I don't care
Prolix
what you
Youssef,
call it.
and I think I can open it if she would just let me. But
Don't open her box.
it's
in
a
public.
puzzle box. It's not. I am a
Yeah,
married
I
man.
know it's a puzzle box. Sometimes people have a hard time finding some things.
I don't. I think there's another miscommunication occurring within the group.
All I see is a man bothering my friend.
That I see as well.
She helped me find that there was this puzzle box and some items inside of this rock. She did.
She looks uncomfortable in your presence.
I think it's time to take a walk, buddy.
Make a persuasion roll. She says, now we could open this. I mean, we should go outside and. She was making the
18.
18.
18.
So I just need some help, and I just want to. Okay, fine. And he kind of looks at Lapis, walks away, takes a
And
few
as
steps.
he walks away, she's just gonna out loud say, "Hey guys, let me open this puzzle box for you."
Cool.
And there's a barrel like across the street. He just goes over behind the barrel and just watches from behind the barrel. I'm not moving. I can see you.
Okay, so let's do this publicly.
I'm gonna take out the puzzle box, but I'm gonna hide between North and him so he can't see me.
I'm gonna open my coat.
Okay. Okay.
You know the thing you do with the towel when someone's changing.
When you're
one?
helping
Yeah.
somebody, yeah.
Okay. It looks like if you tinker with it to spend a minute kind of tinkering with it,
Mhm.
if you roll a investigation DC 20, you think you can open it.
Ooh, DC 20.
Investigation.
Since I'm an artificer, can I help her in any way? Is there
How-
any way
how-
I can like add to her?
How would you do that? Like kind of explain, like investigating it, looking at it, how it's.
Yeah, I mean, I guess I would do if she'll let me, I would do a quick investigation check to just give
Make
her
an
a little extra
investigation
juice.
check. Yeah, because see how it's
Yeah.
constructed. Yeah.
Hold on, investigation. Oh, I got a 21, dirty 21.
Dirty 21. Yeah. You can make this roll at advantage.
Ooh.
So I kind of explain it how I think it might work to her.
Investigation.
But it's just a guess.
It's just a guess. It helped though because my first roll was a 3, so it's a good thing that it was at advantage. And that is going to be a 22.
22. So the box, like,
Yes,
foop,
teamwork.
foop, 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 folds. Like, you basically like move these different like levers, and suddenly the whole thing just kind of pops open, and inside, like almost like it's is a scroll rolled up. It's almost as if like what was inside is like the box is only 3 by 3 inches, but when it opened up, the scroll is just like on top of it, much bigger than 3 by 3 inches.
Oh, nice tube.
Gonna go very loudly. Oh no, you broke it.
What? What did she do? What did she do?
No, don't move.
I'm coming over there.
No, you're not.
Orgoth will intercept him.
Okay. And he looks up at Orgoth. Fine. Please, I'm sorry. I'm really sorry. I told her she could have everything that was inside the rock. I just need to investigate. Look at the box.
I'm gonna keep the scroll, but I'm gonna toss the box over here.
He grabs it and takes it. How did you do that? How did you undo it?
With her hands.
With my hands.
Fine.
I was watching. I think it was like this. And I'll put my hands out for the box.
Okay. You want to take the box away?
Well, I said I was watching. I may be able to. And I'll just put my hands up.
Okay. He hands it to you.
I will attempt to manipulate the box, but I'm sure my natural cleanliness and 18 strength will cause that to be a disaster.
Okay.
We're being such shitheads through this.
Go ahead, Orgoth. Investigate that box.
I don't really try to like shatter it, but I'm like tweaking it. And it's
Okay.
like, it is very complex.
Don't break. He sees you hear like a creak. He's like,
It's like when you're
wait,
taking a jar and closing it way too tight, and then you hand it over to someone else.
Yeah.
That happened
Like,
this
no,
morning.
I'll hand it back. It's very complicated.
it's kind of folded over, and there's a piece hanging out at a weird angle, and he's kind of like, okay, I want this. I'll get this back to my.
Look, if I instruct you how to do it, will you just leave us alone?
Oh, okay. I'm really was just trying to keep this out of the hands of someone. Anyway,
Out of the hands of whom?
you all were mean to me. Why should I tell you?
Because I could easily take that box back.
I'm going to intimidate this guy.
It's not hard to take that box back from you.
Yeah, make an
Roll this
intimidation
work.
at advantage.
I roll a 18 intimidation.
He's like, her name's Alosia.
That bitch.
Ah,
I was. Could we go somewhere private? We're right in the middle of everywhere.
yeah, I got a chicken to check out. Like, look, I mean, like, we can talk. Nobody's looking.
We got a room, I guess.
We
if
got a
you-
room. Yeah,
Um,
I
We
mean,
got
if
a
you
room.
want
Do
to
you
go
wanna
somewhere
come over?
private.
to the room?
I'm an archaeologist, but I've been sent here by the Legions of Allsight to spy on our rivals on the consortium of the Vermilion Dream.
Yeah, what are they?
They're like Imagine Dragons.
I imagine dragons all the time. They
I hear they sing very well.
it's a mysterious group that they recently, not that recently, but they showed up at Ancarel, and we have been at odds ever since. Like every time we try to investigate, do our archaeological shit, they're just there. They're taking all the stuff that we're trying to find, and I just had to
So
get
they take artifacts.
whatever. I know that there's rumors that they worship the red moon.
Worshippers of Vortis?
It's
Worship
just rumors I've
the
heard.
red moon.
But
The red moon.
but
It
It
Alosia
says iridium. Iridium, power of the moon. Power of the moon.
She's.
Yeah.
But anyway, she's cold-blooded. I don't know what she would do to get this box. I
Find
knew-
another cold-blooded fucker.
I hope there aren't too many of those around here.
Oh, there's a big one, and she's found him.
Is the box? It seems that if the box is inoperable, then it is. You have done your job.
Well,
It will not fall into her hands.
that's true. All I know is that the reason why I wanted the items out of the Vrak is that the Vrak was from Betrayer's Rise and probably swallowed. And I was able to detect a strong surge of magic coming from that pile of bodies. And I just needed to get to it before she detected it.
I think he might have swallowed somebody wearing glasses. I wasn't there to see it. I'm just guessing.
Out of character.
Man, I wish I had some pretty rings on my fingers.
So did you get to the contents of this creature first?
I think we did. No one was. I looked around. Nobody was noticing, watching while Lapis was digging into the body of the rock. She's quite talented with necromancy. Did you know that?
With what?
Necromancy. She's quite a talented necromancer.
Oh.
Two
Raph looks over
spellcasters,
at
that's gonna
Lapis.
be bad.
Lapis is.
Lapis, is this going to be weird? Because, you know, like...
No. Lapis is quite talented with necromancy. She helped.
Uh-huh.
She helped. So that's what I'm
Oh,
saying.
cool. All right.
I don't know what Alosia does. So.
Wait, you're
Aside from being a bitch,
you're a necromancer.
I'm not a necromancer.
No, I'm not
Oh,
looking at you.
well, I feel like I can confirm that they're into the Red Moon because she did say that she was looking for crimson mineral named Ruidium.
Iridium, yeah.
But yeah, no, I mean that's
Infused
the
with
magic
power.
that I can do.
All right.
I mean, I'm kind of not even, alive.
Oh,
Oh, we're all dead inside. I understand.
Yes, we are. I feel the
Yeah.
same way. Different strokes for different
Is
folks.
there an
I
item
gotcha.
keeping you alive? Because I would love to look at that. Like
Oh, you
keeping
do not.
Okay.
All right. So I'm
Think like
I'm
we've-
gonna say a couple things here. I'm just gonna take over because I think that's what Wilvin would do. So here's the thing. So look, you little tiefling guy, Prolix, is that right? Is that your? Did I get your name
Prolix,
right?
Prolix, yeah.
Right. Okay.
I think
So
somebody's around here stealing my name, though.
the
'cause,
whole there's a similarly named guy who's an elf who I don't think is he's a little sus. But yeah. So look, here's the thing, right? The way that you're like, hey, give me that thing, and I want to see how that works, and you're up in everyone's business. That's why people are reacting poorly to you. So I would take some time to have some introspection and self-reflection, and maybe change the way you interact with people. And Lapis, I have come to respect you and to consider you a friend. Wow, necromancer, that's pretty intense. That's all I'm gonna say. But I've got your back though.
I thought it was cool.
I mean, just for the record, I react poorly to a lot of people, so you're not special.
Yeah, it's personal for me. I really don't like you very much at all. I like Lapis.
Okay.
Oh, well, thank you, buddy.
You're welcome.
It
But-
does seem we have a common concern though. This.
Yeah.
Well,
Yeah, I don't trust that lady. I haven't met yet.
Look, if Galceria plans on working with her, maybe we make sure that he can't find her anywhere once they're going.
I don't know if I should be like hearing this. If
No,
you're
you
talking
should
about,
not be there.
I will leave. If you find out what she's up to, my masters at the Allegiance would pay you 200 gold pieces to let
Oh.
us know.
Interesting.
Are we doing
But
this?
we have an adventuring company. We need to look into.
So what's your name?
Acme.
We are still.
We're like a numbered
considering
company,
that
you know, like
we're-
we're still like
okay,
working
okay.
We're
on
still
that.
getting our 501c3.
to be
But we
determined.
have like we have things like insurances and stuff like that. So 200 is a little low.
Make a persuasion roll.
Which die will betray me today? Oh, that's a 16.
He says, well, I can go as high as 250, but that's all I have really, like, in ready cash.
Guys, are you okay with 250?
More than what we had.
And what do we need to provide to you to receive this compensation?
Find out what Alozia wants specifically. Like, why is she wanting to go into the Rise?
She wants to go into the Rise to find the site of a prayer temple. Isn't that correct, North?
Yes, she did look into getting into the deeper chambers to go to an ancient holy site. She's also interested in that Ruidim
Okay.
thing that she mentioned.
Mm-hmm.
So do we get the 250?
She's offering great pay, though.
For an escort, and she attempted to
Yes.
bribe the Aurora Watch.
And us.
And
So you have some competition there.
Well, the
I would
consortium
love to
has
have an
always been.
advance payment.
He
so that-
hands over 150.
That was easy.
He says
Oh, thank
that's already more information that I already knew. But if you can find out any more information about this holy site, please let me know.
Holy site.
Sure. But
Don't
you
you-
guys, we have very important business to attend to tonight. So
That's right. Are you gonna? You know what? There's gonna be a talent show, but we're not telling you where it is.
I'm pretty sure he knows where it is.
It's
Everyone
over.
knows
It's
where
over
it
by the
is.
infirmary. Everybody's talking
Yeah.
about it.
Oh
Yeah.
crap. Okay.
It's a small town.
We'll see you there.
Okay.
Maybe. We won't. We'll pretend we don't know you though.
He nods and says, there's only one inn in town, so find me at the ready room if you find anything." So,
Okay.
yes.
and he leaves.
Lapis, I can't believe I'm going to say this, but we were headed to Fog Homes to see a man about a chicken. Did you wish to go with us?
It's just a quick side trip.
You
Oh, hey, you guys, we also all got 62 gold and 5 silver each.
woo!
Oh, you split up the gold. I'm not in this for the money. I'm in this for the friendship.
Are you sure about that?
Well,
said
if
you
you're
were broke.
offering, we didn't really make a deal yet, but I think okay, I'll accept it. 62.
62, 5 silver.
All right. Well, okay. As long as this doesn't make things weird, because money fucks people up. All right.
But yeah,
Dude, we're already fucked up.
yeah.
I noticed.
We could go. I mean, yeah, Fog Home. You guys can. Let's. All right, let's go.
Who's Fug Home?
He's the druid that has the creepy basement. And he's like, "You want to go to my basement?" And I'm like, "No, I don't want to go to your basement." And he's like, "You should go to my basement." And I'm like, "Oh, maybe later."
Okay, so you go over to the temple, the abandoned temple to the west part of town, and it's this like tower, and it has a you know how like video games where like there's no like really doors, like it's just open to the air, and there's like a little like archway, like a ramp that goes around the area, like outside the tower. It's like that. So you kind of like go up the ramp and you get up to the top to the main entrance, which is open air, and you see a sign, a piece of paper that's been hammered to the entrance, and it says, "Be right back. I'm following a chicken."
Ah,
Well, he's not here.
we were so close. All right. Well, maybe we'll run across Teresa another time.
Maybe we're gonna run into him like after the talent show or at the talent show. Maybe he's gonna bring the chicken to watch.
Hopefully, that would be great. I would be really happy about that.
Oh, what
Let's
if he
just-
juggles chickens? What if
I
that's
want to
his
see
talent?
him juggling eggs.
I just hope he doesn't choke her.
That would be terrible.
I need 3 eggs. Bop, bop, bop. Okay. So skipping ahead a little bit in time, the people have started like gathering outside of the infirmary, and there's like a big crowd, and it's pretty much the whole town. There are, Rural Watch is mostly takes about 80 to 90% of the population in Bazuzan, and there's a few like people who like run some of the businesses. Um, 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 Deleuze and Prima are there. You don't see Alosia. You
Do
don't
I see?
Galsariad. You don't see
Mhm.
Galsariad. You do see there's a table set up, and you see Pollux Stargazer talking with the task hand.
Are there any other members of the rival party around?
There you see Irvin, you see Maggie, you see actually Io has been put into a chair back towards the infirmary, and she's got a blanket on her, and Dermot is sitting next to her.
Okay.
And this is like very, very like far away, like right at the entrance. So
Can I just quickly like weave through the crowd and go ask Irvin if he's seen the missing party member?
it's like, hey North,
Hey,
I haven't seen Galsariad all morning, all day.
I think he's up to some shady shit.
When is he not?
No, I mean, do you remember? Were you there when we got approached by someone who?
I was drinking. You
Offer-
you bought me drinks all night long.
Yeah, I did. You don't. Oh, you have to do better with that, buddy. But oh, something's fishier than the usual trying to kill me business. So,
What do you think he's up to?
maybe heading into Betrayer's Rise to go to an ancient holy site, get some moon
Bu-
worshippers, their weird shit.
By himself?
I wouldn't be surprised at this point.
I'll tell you what. I'll look around. He signed up to do a talent. I don't know.
Okay, well, we'll see.
Okay.
So, no word to him about that, right?
I promise I won't say anything.
I trust you, buddy.
Okay.
No.
Make an insight check.
Everybody or just
Just her.
okay.
Yeah, just
Oh, that's gonna be bad.
yeah.
Dirty 20.
30-20.
Nice.
He's incredibly puzzled by the whole thing. Okay. There is a sign-up sheet, and the stage, it looks like you see where Pollux has like made a outline in the dirt drawn with a stick or something, like a big rectangle. And there is a big box with a board on top of it, and like sticks holding up the edges of the board. And there's a sign on the front that says Elven Stage.
Gonna.
Okay, that's just kind of joint. I'm gonna sign up on the piece of paper.
Okay. Yeah, there's Aurora Watchman. It's like, come here if you wish to sign up for the contest. Prize is a draw from Pollux's magic bag.
Prize is the bag.
Prize is not the bag. Prize is the draw from the bag.
Persuasion.
Is it written on the sheet that the prize is the bag?
No, it's the prize.
Is a draw from the bag? Is
draw
it
from
like
the bag.
written on,
Yeah,
is it written on the sheet?
It's written on the sheet. Yes.
I'm gonna go sign up and I'm gonna scribble out the draw from.
Make a sleight of hand.
That's a shit roll, but that's still a 13.
You do that, and like about 10 minutes later, you walk past it again, and somebody has scribbled out what you wrote and wrote out drawn from the bag. Pollux says drawn from the bag.
It is. I will sign up.
Okay.
Orgoth will sign up.
Who all signing up? Everybody?
I am.
I have
Okay.
a question about the area around the stage. Is there like roofs, like roofing where you have
Yeah.
like beams, cross beams like showing?
Yeah, it's
Oh, you're
How
gonna do
high
some.
are they?
You're gonna do some Cirque du Soleil stuff, aren't you?
yeah. There are. It's like there's like one of the buildings that's part of the barracks area. There's like outdoor kind of like a seating that's kind of outdoor, and that's where they have like the roof with the cross beams of that's kind of open
Okay.
to the air there. So it's to let air flow through quick better. But
Okay, I'm gonna also steal a chair from
if you
the
need
bar.
props, there's like a stagehand who's like a goblin, and the goblin's like, if you need any props or any help with your gear, we can get it on stage. Pollux is behind the stage, and there's like 4 drow back there, one with a harp, one with a little like whistle, like a penny whistle, one with a drum, and one with a little squeeze box.
Oh, you must be Vermilion Dream.
Pollux says, "We haven't come up with a name. That sounds like a great name, actually.
Isn't that the
Vermilion Dream?
consortium of the
I've never heard that before. That sounds like a perfect name for a band. Vermilion Dream.
I'm just kidding. I think it's taken.
I haven't heard that. So the contest begins, and Pollux steps on stage, and the board kind of like tilts a little bit as he steps onto it. It's not very sturdy, and he's like holds up the bag, and it's got a little like face that's on the bag. He's like, "So, Varen Taskhand." It's like, sorry, that's I'm Varen Thalis. My title is Taskhand. Varen Taskhand is the judge for this competition. He will be deciding. I will not be competing because I do not want to turn the odds in, against any of you, because I would win. See,
Man,
I
this
would win the
guy.
draw for my
Dragon
own
Bash.
band.
This guy.
but this is for you all. This is for to cheer you up. I want everyone to see how talented each and every one of you are. I have spoken to every single person here. It took me a very long time, but I did it. And I just love every single one of you. And we are going to have a wonderful night. And whatever happens, happens. And he
Happens in Bezos stays in Bezos.
he says, so let our first competition begin. And Maggie comes up and sings a drinking song.
Nice.
And it's, let me see what she rolls a 19. She's like, just a drinking song. She does it in Giant. So if anybody can understand Giant, it's all about like drinking huge amounts of ale. And she gets on, people are applauding. Next we have, and Pollux is looking at his list. We have, sorry, give me a second. And some people, like the stagehand comes up to you're all standing together, and there's another person upstairs, and he's like doing this like, what's it called? Or like doing slapping, like
Oh,
Oh,
no.
like spoons?
Yeah,
Or
like
spoons?
spoons.
yeah,
Yeah.
spoons, yeah. And
Next thing we hear, we're gonna have the cup song.
Oh no.
the stage manager, like, the stage manager comes up to all 4 of you. Which one of you wish to go next?
Well, I mean, I think these guys have been around for longer. So you want to rock, paper, scissors?
Well, more like rollies, because I don't think that rock paper scissors is gonna work.
4-way rock, paper, scissors. Be fun. Okay, here we go.
Wait,
What
my
should we
name's
roll?
put on
D20?
there?
Rollies
D20.
D20.
What
I
was
got
it?
Little did Lapis know someone put her name in the fucking thing.
I got a 9.
I got a
She did not sign up.
Yeah, your name is in there.
Jesus.
I got a 7.
I got a
Oh my God.
19.
Lapis, you look at the list, and it looks like It's weird, but it looks like it's done with like elven kind of flourishes.
Oh my god, fucking Pollux.
Okay.
No.
Hugh,
Creepy.
what were the rolls? What were the rolls?
I got
was a
19.
7.
I got an 8.
I got a 9.
Lapis, you're up.
Because 7, 8, 9.
That's the T-shirt.
All right.
As
so,
you're okay,
Go ahead.
so you go ahead, Lapis. The stage manager brings you up to the stage. There's like a smaller box to step onto the stage. So what
Okay,
do you
that's
do?
good. That's
Yeah.
good. So she's gonna stare out at everybody. She's gonna grab Ashes, her fox, down, and he's going to come back to life. And she's going to put down the goggles of the knight that she got earlier and just fixes it on him.
Uh-huh.
And she's gonna go, all right, this is gonna be really stupid. And then from above her sleeve, tiny stars begin to manifest above her, and they start to twinkle brightly, and then they hover in random patterns. And then she's gonna snap her finger, and the stars start to move, and they circle the audience once over, and they hover above her, and they like start to align together to spell out the words no, before they come together and make an explosion like a little miniature supernova. And then they dissipate as she just walks off the stage, and she just opens her book, Orgy for One, and she goes to sit down. Ashes follows behind her.
Oh my god.
Amazing.
Yeah.
Take inspiration
Yeah.
for that, Lapis. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Bravo. Encore.
Irvin gets on stage next. There's a few other people. This is like, I'm kind of skipping time here a little bit. Irvin gets on stage, and he pulls up a bandolier of knives, and he's like, okay, so watch what I can do. And there's a target like in the middle of the audience. He's like, stand back. And he throws 3 knives. He takes 3 knives in one hand and like, phew, and like, pew,
Can
pew,
I-
pew. Yes.
Can I try to unnerve him by standing in front of the target?
Yeah. Yes. He make an intimidation check.
Okay. Yeah, that's not my best. But that went somewhere.
It's
No,
gone.
that's like a 4.
4. Oh god, I hear piano. What's happening? Okay.
That's what I'm trying to figure out.
The he kind of like sees like, get out, north, get out of the way.
You can do it. I believe in you.
And Pollux shows up and like immediately is like, I thought your name was Sandro.
I have
Bingo.
many names.
Okay, well, you'll be up next. Irvin like throws the knives, pew, and the knives, toot, 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 and they like go right over like your shoulder, North. And he like is like, that was on purpose. Thank you. North, he actually picks an apple and throws it to North. Throw it in the air.
I put it on my head.
Okay, then. And he rolls, yeah, like a 19 natural. And it's just like, boom. And you just feel it fall off onto the ground behind you.
Orgoth North is so cool. She's like cool.
Yes.
Don't you agree?
And,
Yes,
and composed.
Yes, I know. I'm
And
hearing
next,
voices.
next we have North. I don't know what your last name is.
Orgoth supposed to go
It's
first.
Orgoth. Orgoth is next.
Yes. Oh, and did you sign up as North or Sandro? I'm interested to know, by the way.
You know what? Let's just see for shits and giggles. I do have a list of shit that I can say.
All right. Yes. Yeah. So Orgoth walks to the stage, doesn't stand on the stage, but uses it as a table
Mhm.
because that's probably about how high it is.
Yep.
for him. And he has a like a canvas bag that he puts down and opens it up, and he's talking as he's putting together an instrument on the stage. And he says, I this evening will be performing songs in what is known as a medley that are near to me, and I hope will become dear to you. They are in honor of those who are in our hearts, but no longer with us. And I'm looking out to the Aurora Watch, and I'm kind of trying to gauge maybe like what percentage are orc and what percentage are drow.
It's easy to know because it's mostly about, of the Aurora Watch itself, probably about 70% drow, the rest orc, goblin, bugbear, several races. There's even some humans too. So
I will be starting with a song known as the Jantok Shal Paleduran, which is all the orcs know means, translates roughly to dance with the devil in the pale moonlight.
Nice.
It's a song of my clan. It is for those who have fallen in battle or are missing. It will then seamlessly blend into a song that I do not know the name of, but was sung to me in my youth when I was but a child. And you can see that at the end of that, he has put together orcish bagpipes.
Whoa!
Is what he has.
Oh my God! Yes.
And he puts the tipple in his mouth and blows it back up and starts to play at first and a song that all the orcs would know because it's very common and popular and well known.
Yeah.
And then as he gets about halfway through, he then shifts to a song that he only knows from his memories as a child, that probably his father sang to him, though he doesn't know who he is. But it's just a melody that is in his head that is definitely not orcish.
Yeah. Make a insight check, Orgoth.
Insight. All right, let's see here. That would be a 15.
Several of the older drow in the audience, their eyebrows raise, and you hear them kind of nodding along with the melody of the song, like they recognize it. And I would like you to make a performance check.
Alrighty, let's see. Where are you? Let's see. Performance. All right, here we go. That would normally be a 7, but I'm going to use my inspiration to roll that again.
Okay.
Because it's a competition. So I got to go again.
Do it again.
Do
it again.
That was worth it. That would be a what's my performance plus 4, 21.
Okay, wow. Good job. Like at first, because
I cry a little bit.
Yeah, it's very touching. You actually see the drow who recognize the song, kind of like just like, it brings me back. It brings me back. The when you first started like droning the bagpipes, because not everybody's here. There's a few like guards still patrolling the area, and you see the drone starts, and you see this patrol come around the corner really quick, arrows at the ready, and they're like, "Where is it? Where is it?" Oh, and they like embarrassed, go away. But then you start singing and performing, and it's quite good. And everybody's like, you see some of the drow wipe tears away, and they give you a rousing round of applause.
No, like solemnly, but quickly break the bagpipes down and put them back in the bag and awkwardly.
That's half the
stage.
show there. Lapis, Dermot comes up to you and says, it's my turn next, and I just need somebody to watch Io. Could you make sure Io needs everything? Just sit with her. It won't take long.
Oh, yeah, sure.
Okay.
And she's going to close up her book and then head over to where Io is sitting.
Okay. Io's like nods and says, This is quite entertaining. Lots of people smiling.
I mean, yeah. Huh.
Um,
It's weird that this entire time I haven't been seeing Galsariad.
I don't know where he is. Did you see him at all today?
No, not
Hmm.
at all.
It's strange. He's been such a good friend to me recently, and like really just like looking out for me, and I just hope nothing's happened to him.
Hmm.
Make an Arcana check.
That's a 24.
Okay, with the 24, the fact that she used the word friend, there's a chance, you don't have, like, unless you cast detect magic, there's a chance there's some sort of enchantment on her.
Huh.
And she says, I just the fact that he's not here is just really bothering me. I hope he's okay. Dermot's been nice and everything, and Dermot is such a dear friend to me, but I wish Gelsariad was here.
Yeah, I guess. Huh. It must suck, though, having a leader like Galsariad, huh?
A leader.
Oh,
Um,
wait, no. You're the leader, aren't you?
um, I
I'm sorry, you could have fooled me with how clueless you are, really.
Lapis. I take his ideas under advisement, but I am the leader.
Ah.
Are you now? Honestly, I mean, with how he's kind of pulling your chain all over. Like I said, could have fooled me.
And she just looks really annoyed. Suddenly, she's like, just gets kind of quiet.
She just kind of looks over at Io and then looks back up at the stage.
Dermot's up there.
Looks...
And Dermot is like like he's short, so he's climbing up. He actually has to like get up on stage, put his like pull himself up with his hands, and he gets up and he's like, okay, and he comes up and there's like he has a broom and he's speaking into the broom like it's a microphone. He's like, so I'm going to tell you a series of jokes I heard when I was a kid as a goblin. Um, First guy, humans are cruel. Second guy, what do you mean? First guy, well, Glack got captured and sentenced to death by Bowman. They asked if he had any last wishes. The second guy, yeah, what did he ask for? He asked for fire, but then they just shot him. Cruel humans. And the goblins in the crowd, like, that's a good one. That's a good one. I've heard that. Oh, my mom used to tell me that. And all the drow are just kind of like, And you see Dermot.
I'm with them.
And you see Dermot, Dermot get really, like, his kind of greenish orange face gets red and he starts sweating. And he's like,
You're doing great.
he starts telling a bunch of jokes in Goblin. And the drow are like, I don't understand. And he's just like rattles them out really quickly and he gets off the stage. And like, it's just the goblins applaud him, but nobody else really does. And he just kind of gets off and comes up to you, Lapis, says, thank you. Oh,
Comedy is hard, buddy.
I'm bad. I'm real bad at this.
No, you're not bad. You're just drawn that way.
Thanks, Lapis.
Oh yeah, no problem. And before she leaves, she's gonna lean over to Io and just whisper into her ear. He has made trouble for you guys time and time again. You listen to him time and time again. Dermot was upset before. Irvin was angry before. You were clearly frustrated, but you let him walk all over you. For a leader, you're spineless. You don't hold onto your convictions. You don't have a future or a goal, so you're meandering around acting as though you have a purpose when you don't. Let me give you a little bit of advice. As a leader, you should learn to control your troops and know when it is time to cut the weak link. You may think he has your best interest in mind, but he's playing you like a fucking fool. And she's just gonna walk away.
And you just see her just red-faced and just angry and just not. And Dermot says, "Oh, what's wrong? What's wrong?" It's like, nothing. And you walk away.
Girl!
Wow.
Damn!
Woo!
You could have done that from the stage in one.
Can I give inspiration?
You can actually. Part of inspiration is that you can give it away to other people.
I don't have inspiration right now, but I
Me too, if I did.
Orgoth,
Holy
did I
smokes.
give you inspiration for the performance?
No.
Okay, you should
but-
have. You get
Well,
inspiration.
give it to Lapis then. Take it. Oh, good God.
Damn, girl.
North, is it your turn or Penumbra's turn? Who's going next?
I got an 8
I think
when
North
you
is
rolled.
next.
Okay, North.
Yeah, North
goes,
is
yeah,
next.
North goes up on the stage.
And I think I did sign up as North.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. So we have North, the amazing, the talented,
Oh, shut the fuck up.
the beautiful
gonna-
North,
Of course, I'm gonna drop
handsome
my
North.
Shut.
I'm trying.
Are
I'm
you
trying
done?
here.
Are you done?
The incredible North.
Thank you. I'm gonna drop my coat so I only have as least things that I can get cut into.
Mhm.
And I'm gonna stop by the judges table to extend a hand. Ask for the glaive.
And the task hand gives the glaive over, and everybody's like, "Oh,
Ooh.
oh." Varen Thalos trusts her with the glaive.
I'm gonna
Oh.
bring the chair over to the stage and
Mhm.
grab the glaive and stab it in the middle.
Just effortlessly. This glaive is so well made; it goes right through.
I trust that.
Mhm.
And also, I trust the chair more than I trust the stage. I'm gonna tie a dagger to my rope, and I'm gonna swing it to the cross section of wood. Use my face step to make sure that it's well tied there.
Mhm.
And I'm gonna do something that I used to do back when I was bored on a ship, playing with ropes. So I'm gonna start at the bottom, get on the chair, and get my hand on the end of the glaive and just push myself up
balance
vertically.
Up. Yeah, yeah,
Whoa.
yeah.
Nice.
grab onto
Yeah.
the rope and just curl my leg into it and start getting up there. But also when you wrap it around the thigh, and at some point I just balance a little bit, push the glaive out of the way, climb, vault, extend legs, walk
Up. Yes.
on the air, and then just let it unravel almost in a fall, catch
Like,
at the
boom, boom,
last
boom, boom.
second.
Yes, yes.
Nice.
Nice.
Yay.
Very nice. Would you like to use a acrobatics or performance
Absolutely.
for this? Okay.
Acrobatics is my shit. Now I'm just gonna hope that I don't break my face when I fall. That's a 19.
19. 19. That's like everybody just leaps to their feet. It's like, bravo, bravo. They're really just cheering for you.
Yay!
Amazing.
I'm gonna climb to the top of the rope, and I made a I don't remember the name of the knot, but basically when you grab in the middle, it just unties slowly. So I'm gonna
Like,
hold one of a half
mm-hmm.
and let myself just go down with it.
Slowly down. Yeah.
Slowly pick the glaive, swing it over my shoulder,
Mm-hmm.
and swing it back to Varen.
Okay.
Handle first.
He takes it, kind of twirls it under his head and puts it next to him.
Put my coat back on.
Excellent.
He's so cool.
Take inspiration, North.
Oh, thank you.
Okay. Irvin gets up on stage and does hacky sack. Yeah. Actually, no. Actually,
Irvin
no. Sorry,
went
no. That was my first idea. But a goblin. I meant to say, you see a drow get up on stage. He's got this long, kind of like scraggly beard, and he's doing hacky sack, and he's just like bouncing, and then like it goes into the crowd. People are like, no, get off stage. And the stage, when he's like so embarrassed, he gets off the stage, and the stage goes boom, and flips. Somebody just slides down onto the ground.
Didn't trust that stage.
No. So, sorry. I'll build it better next time. I just did not have the material, and I didn't want to have to go mine a half-ton rock to put here for the stage. So anyway, it is Penumbra's turn, I believe.
Okay.
Right,
So,
we believe in you. Go, Penumbra.
Orgoth, can you fix the stage for me? It's too heavy.
Oh, yeah, sure. No problem.
Okay. All right. Here we go. Okay. So, hello, everybody. My name is Penumbra Thickwhistle of the Penumbra Mountain Thick Whistles. And I'm here to switch this on. And I'm here with my DOS lute to play you a song. It is about a dear friend of mine named Therese. She's a chicken. We have a strange and wonderful relationship. She's wonderful and I'm strange. She makes my mouth water in a variety of ways. So this is a song. Can you hear that?
You can.
I feel weird, it's that feeling again. My soul has been seared by my missing chicken. I don't know why she wants me bereft. It ain't right, so I'm taking a left. Therese, well, I'm down on my knees. You're always cooking at 300 degrees. I'm your master baster, I'm your only friend. We'll be clucking and something again. It's a work in progress. In Bazozan, what we share is not cool. Lapis, Orgoth, and North think so too. But we'll help each other defeat Lord Rickan. We'll celebrate with Therese in a pan. Don't take it personally. Don't feel weird about it. It's a special pan with salt. It's like a bath bomb. Therese, well, I'm down on my knees. You're always cooking at 300 degrees. I'm your master baster. You're my only friend. We'll be clucking and trucking again. Therese, come back to me.
And the
Yeah.
crowd
Oh,
goes
good.
crazy and applause. That gnome's really good.
Oh, thank you very much. And I do a little prestidigitation trick, and it makes a little sort of microphone appear in front of me. And I say, thank you, ladies and gentlemen. It's been a pleasure being of service to you tonight. I hope to serve you again in any capacity.
Okay. The gals never shows up. Oh, take inspiration, Penumbra.
Oh, thank you.
On performance.
Yes.
That was so good. That was really good. He's had to hold the stage the whole time because like,
Thank
he couldn't
you.
fix it.
Thanks.
So he's like, that was really.
Thank you,
that was
Orgoth.
really good. That was
Thank you.
really
I
good.
slide down the stage.
Penumbra, just for Rolly's sake, make a performance check. I mean, that was amazing.
Okay.
Thank you so much. That was so good. But the high roll is going to be the winner of the competition.
Okay,
so.
all right.
I feel like mine shouldn't count.
I guess I was a little off tonight. I got a 16.
Oh no. Orgoth,
bit
what did you make?
I had a 21.
21. As everybody's applauding, Varen the Tascan stands up. And he goes to the front of the stage and he's like, I will make my decision momentarily, but he starts to sing. And this high tenor voice comes out and he's singing in this ancient language, like it's almost elven, but it's slightly different, like dark, like almost like undercommon is that common. And he starts singing, and you next to you, a drow starts translating the words, and it's about the where
Is
is
it
it?
the lyrics that I gave him?
No, it actually very, very similar. Yes, it is actually. Let's go with that. Let's go with that. And he starts singing the song and about the halfway God, and everybody's just listening and enraptured with the story he's telling, and about this how this halfway God, um, like helped save so many lives, fought against so many just incredibly powerful deities, and everybody's just like silent, and his last notes fade away, and everybody's just like crying and just like, and he's like, he kind of bows and says, um, the winner of tonight's talent competition will be announced next week on
Oh!
and that's where we're going to stop for the afternoon.
So I have to pay for like tavern and in my room for a whole week now, Farron. I have to stay in Basil's for a whole week.
It's actually like it'll be like 5 seconds later when we start again. So great job, everyone. Great performance, Eric. That was
Woo!
amazing.
Wow, yeah.
Thank
So
you,
good.
Oh
guys.
god, I got
So
chills. I
good.
got chills.
Thank you, guys.
Love it.
Yes.
It was
Oh,
weird but fun.
I love Weird and Fun. Weird and Fun is my bread and butter.
That's your middle name.
Yeah.
We got
Ron
an
bread and
A-side
butter.
for the we got an A side for the single for the Netherdeep single.
Well,
now.
and then we got
Just
we got the bagpipes too.
Yeah, I'll whip that out for real quick.
Does anybody have anything you want to talk about before we do a wrap up? Well, let's go ahead, go around and drop our socials and do a wrap up.
Hey everybody, this is Bill Roper. You can find me on the socials at Bill Roper, where I talk about all kinds of great stuff I'm doing. This Friday, if you're watching this live or catching this on the VODs, I'll be on the GM Advice Show at Happy Jacks RPGnetwork.org, talking about all things games and how to hopefully make your games better or more interesting or goofy or whatever. We're very email driven from fans, so we kind of just answer whatever people send us.
That sounds like
And,
fun.
and oh my gosh, I can't wait to see who won. Penumbra kind of blew me away. Eric really blew me away. And
Yeah.
Oh,
too.
well.
That was great.
Thank you.
Hey everybody, this is Jaden. I was playing Lapis Prisma Wing. You can find me on Twitter at Foxshot Fallout, and you usually find me hovering around the Discord. I'm constantly trying to make other people play Final Fantasy XIV. Maybe Bill?
Yeah, I
Maybe?
downloaded it. I got it.
Awesome.
Oh, yes, another one. Ha! Slowly, my army rises.
Hey, this is Jamie. I've been playing North, the Eladrin Rogue. You can find me at Suburban Cryptic on the Twitters. I'm trying to bully around into playing Borderlands.
Yes.
But really, about this game, like, Jaden, what the fuck? That was amazing. That speech.
That speech.
That was-
Wow.
Yeah.
Well, we need to
I
go
got
through and clip
chills.
so much
I
from this
got
episode.
chills.
That was
Anyways, people, if you're interested in supporting us with a Patreon, you know where to go. We got tons of great stuff, early access to episodes. 3 tiers, you can at our highest tiers, you can have access to Fang's journal and to some goodies. So
Hey,
yeah, thanks for being here.
Sorry.
Sorry.
No. I thought the wink closed it.
I paused a lot.
Hey, everybody, I'm Eric Jensen. It's a real pleasure to be here and play with these guys again. Everybody's amazing. I'm the co-host of BardQuest Empire. If you type out BardQuest Empire on any of your places where you listen to podcasts, it's the podcast where we talk about Dungeons and Dragons and storytelling. You can find me on Twitter at Eric Jensen 123. That's ErikJensen 123, and I'm also around on the Insta. But please, give BardQuest Empire a listen if you can, because we have a lot of fun talking about this stuff.
Oh yeah. And my name is Ron Murphy. You can find me on Twitter at Ron88keysRBDM. Please follow us on Twitter at Severed Sons DND. You can find the Severed Sons Rhyme and the Frostmaiden podcast on any podcast platform. And you can also listen to this on a week later on the podcast platform. Like this episode will happen premiere a week later and on YouTube. Please share us with all your friends. We have a fantastic community. Please join our Patreon. Join us on Twitch. Join us on Discord. Thank you to Wizards of the Coast, Gang Critical Role, and all our listeners and our fans. Keep on rolling. See you next week.
Bye-bye.
Bye. Okay. I got to get to post stream. There we go.